Hi, so welcome to this What I Eat in a Day video. My name is Eva, and in this video I'm going to share you everything that I eat in a day. And maybe it's going to be raw vegan because the last days I'm eating more raw food. I'm eating raw vegan, so I feel pretty great. I have a lot of energy, so I will see. Maybe it's going to be vegan, but we will see. So I'm excited, and yeah, let's get into the video. Bye bye. My pre-breakfast are 5 tangerines and 2 oranges, and it's super simple because I really love to just eat a little bit to wake up and then go for a walk with my dog, do some stretches, and spend some time on social media. And then I'm going to have my other breakfast that I'm going to show you after this one. Hi, so I really want to show you this amazing second breakfast, and it's so delicious. So first we have here like super juicy dates, and they're so delicious and so sweet, and I'm such a big fan. And then I made this kind of porridge, and it's just apples, pears, bananas and dates, everything mashed up with a little bit of cinnamon, and it tastes so delicious, and it's actually very filling because dates and bananas are super high in calories and super sweet and super filling, and it's a perfect meal for me, and I feel so good and so satisfied when eating it. But it is very sweet, so actually to balance everything out, I'm going to have this bowl, and it's so delicious. So we have cucumbers, tomatoes, and carrots. So super simple as the basis. And the pesto is amazing. I've made it yesterday evening, and I've had it with my evening dinner yesterday, but I had a lot of pesto left, so I just have it today with this base of tomatoes, cucumber, and carrots. And in the pesto is a lot of ingredients that I had at home. So we have like spinach, walnuts, then we have sun-dried tomatoes, dates, carrots, zucchini, celery, and a tiny bit of water, and it's like so incredible delicious. And I really wish that you could taste it. Like, probably it doesn't look so good, but it tastes so amazing. So I'm going to have this one, this bowl, and after this bowl I'm going to have another bowl because it's so delicious. Like, I love to create healthy pesto, so amazing. Hi, so this is my lunch. So what I have for lunch, and I just have some dates, and they're so delicious. I love them so much. And this is a super delicious smoothie. It's just frozen strawberries, a lot of bananas, I think 4 or 5 bananas, and some dates. I think 4 dates, and just blend everything in a high-speed blender, and that's it. And a little bit of water, of course, and it's so delicious. And I like, this is 1 jar, but I had a little bit in the blender, and I just poured it in the jar before. So this is not everything. I'm going to have more after I drank this jar. And then to just balance everything, I just eat those tiny but very delicious cucumbers. Super hydrating and delicious. So this is what I'm going to have now for before I have my salad for dinner. So I just have 4 bananas and some more dates. They're so delicious, and it's so simple, and I love the combination of bananas and dates, and it's really great, and I really love it. So yeah, very thankful, and much love to you. Hi, so I want to show you what I eat for dinner, and for dinner I just made 2 different kinds of varieties to make a salad. So first one, this is just a seaweed paper, and I just put carrots, tomatoes, cucumber, and the pesto that I showed you in the morning, and I just put everything in here, and then you just, with your finger, you just roll it, and it's really delicious. It's like, it remembers me of just a little bit of sushi, and I really like it. And like, if you don't have algae or nori sheets, you can also just use iceberg lettuce, and it's not as flavorful, but it's a lot like it's very fresh, and I really like it as well. So just two different varieties. And like this is not my only thing that I eat. So I have a lot more nourish eat. I have a lot more iceberg lettuce, and this is basically all of all of the vegetables that I cut. And yeah, and this is the pesto. So really, really delicious, and it doesn't look delicious at all, but it tastes really, really amazing. So you can really try it out, and yeah, really great. We're going to talk about fulfillment and success, because I think that everyone has a different definition to success. I mean, our society has a different definition of success. Your father, your mom, maybe your brother or your friends, everyone has a different version. For example, for some people, they want to stay at home moms, and they find success and fulfillment in caring for their children. Other people find fulfillment in their work. They are, for example, a very successful manager and they love their job. Other people find fulfillment in, for example, gardening and having a beautiful, amazing garden. So I think that there are so many different versions of success, and it's okay if there are different versions of success, because I think that this is like that everyone is unique. Like every single person is different and has different versions. So what I love to do could be a nightmare for you. I love dancing, and I know people who hate dancing. I don't know, I love inline skating, and there are people who hate inline skating, and there are people who love cars, and I'm not really interested in cars. So it's really, really about what you like and what you want, and I think that's so important to remember. It's so important that it is okay, and that you don't have to judge someone's someone's success. For example, my mom loves gardening, and I'm like, why like it's like why would you do it? It makes no sense to me, but actually it makes sense to her because she likes to do it, and that's okay. I think we should really stop judging other people for what they enjoy, what they love to do, and be okay with them if they have a different version of their life and still be happy. For example, you love to be at home, have a beautiful house. Other people want a small apartment so that they can travel the world all the time. So they're happy and you're happy. So I think it's really, really important to keep this in mind, because for example, I'm studying languages and culture in university, and I really love languages. Culture not so much anymore, but languages, I really love it so much. And for my dad, he wanted me to study pharmacy, so which is a lot of chemistry, mathematics, and biology. But I have no talents whatsoever in the subject, and I have no interest in the subject. So for me, of course, it's logical if I don't study it, because I would have not like I'm smart in some areas. For example, in languages, I think I have a little bit of talent because I like to learn it, so I can learn it. But I have zero talents in biology, not biology, but in chemistry. Like I don't understand it, and I don't want to learn it. So however, my dad was angry with me for such a long time because I did not study it. But it's just, you have to know yourself, and you have to know what you want, and you have to go after what you want, because nobody else knows what you want to do. Nobody else knows what is your dream, what you're good at, what your talents are. So always do what you want. And I mean, of course, it can get super difficult. I mean, I had to start a job and work and finance myself because I studied languages. So it can be hard, but it's worth it, because I think when you don't do it, if you don't follow your passion, if you don't follow your kinds of success, you will be unhappy. And if I think it will feel like you climb a ladder, and then you're on top of the ladder, and then you realize you're on the wrong ladder. And I think this is one of the moments that I would fear so much, that I work so much and hustle so much, like working, like becoming a pharmacist, or and then realizing that I hate my job and that I hate what I studied. And I really think that if you love to do something, it is no wasted time. But if you hate to do something, it is kind of wasted time somehow. So I think that everything becomes easier when you love what you do, and I think that should be kind of a priority. And yes, so I really think that it's okay if you have different dreams and that we should not judge other people for their dreams. So, what are your dreams and what do you want to accomplish in your life and what makes you happy? And I think what are you willing to take time for the things that make you happy? So what are the things that you will prioritize for your life? And thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.